Yo, what's going on,
New Year, yo.
everybody? I am so
What?
excited. I am so excited. I'm so excited to be back, and I am here with my family and my friends. We are the Multiverse Podcast. I'm your host, Bad Ty Bricks, here with Tyrone Thornhill, Holly Noon, and Minnie Morales. What's up, guys? Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
Woo! Happy New Year,
Yeah.
y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
uh uh Hold on a second. My energy and y'all's energy doesn't match. We're gonna try this again. What's up, guys?
Woo! What it
Happy
do?
New
Yeah.
Year. No,
Okay,
you
Happy
know,
New
you know
Year.
that's 11 for me. That's
you got
that's about as
you guys.
that's about as
Now
hype as I
listen,
get.
listen. We were on hiatus. We took a break. We took a
Mhm.
vacation of sorts. We needed.
Yeah.
But we are refreshed and back for a brand
Yes.
new season. This is season 3 of the multiverse.
Yeah.
And guys, it's the brand new year, man. So I think we should, first of all, before we get into the new year, like I just have to ask, because this is a typical thing. How are your weekends and your vacations before today? Let's just go there.
Word.
Let's start there. Anybody, feel free.
I mean, I could jump in since
Tyrone,
Anybody?
there you go,
Anybody?
Tyrone. Go ahead,
I'll jump.
Tyrone.
I'll jump right in. I had a great weekend. Went and saw Book of Mormon on Broadway at the day after the Jags won their way into a division title in the playoffs. A lot of
Congratulations.
a pretty good couple of days there, just in the little world. Uh, Vacation was nice. I got to see family and friends, and it was that kind of stuff is good to spend time with people that I love and care about. And yeah, really excited about what's coming.
I'm with it, man.
Anybody
Yeah.
else?
Nice.
Anybody want
Oh,
to tell us about any
I got older. I'm old.
any things going
Yeah, Minnie
on?
had a birthday. Minnie
I'm
had
a
a
little
birthday.
Oh,
older.
what?
That's
Happy
Yeah.
it.
birthday!
Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Other than that, I'm Gucci. You know what I'm saying? New year, new me, high. But now, yeah, I got a little old. 37 on them hoes. Maybe I can do something with my life now that I'm almost 40. But it's it's all good. I'm still alive. You know, shows coming up, so it's gonna be a good year. 2023, baby. Yes, I feel it.
Yes,
I feel the
man.
vibes.
Let's speak it into existence. How about you, Holly? Anything special on your vacation?
Yeah. So, guys, I went around the world to Japan.
Woo,
That was
Japan.
fun. And that was relaxing. It was cold, but it was
Uh,
fun. And I did enjoy our break. Nice and mentally refreshing, coming back with all these creative ideas. And we came back with a TikTok, guys. So we have the Multiverse Podcast TikTok. Go
yeah.
follow and
Hello.
watch
Yes,
our 3
follow
videos.
that.
Hello.
Watch them over and over and over again.
Yes, over and over again, and share and share. But yes, I'm happy for 2023. I'm excited. So yes,
Well,
a lot
good,
of lots
man.
happening.
I love
Mhm.
to hear it, man. I'm glad everybody is back. I'm glad everybody, had a safe vacation, and it's time to get started on this new year, and I expect a lot of big things for the multiverse. But let's jump into it, man. Let's go right into the topic today, guys. Goodbye 2022. Hello 2023. So I think one of the things that we need to talk about before we talk about 2023 is what what was like how good was 2022 for everybody? Like if you were to say rate it, like if you were just to rate 2022, how would it rate on your list? And let's go with you first, Tyrone. How would you rate 2022?
Okay. I was thinking about it, and I think I would rate it at like a 7. And I know that might sound disappointing, but I don't feel like that's disappointing. I feel
Mm,
like there are a lot of great things that happened that I enjoyed. It was my first year living in New York. That it's been as a comedy dream of mine to live in and do comedy in New York. So that's great. But there were some troubling times over the last year, and there were some tough times. Had to do some growing and come into the new year, a little bit mentally stronger and stuff like that. Not that having tough times is mentally weak. I want to make sure that that's not implied in any way. Um, yeah, definitely. Had some opportunities to make things better going into this next year, and very much looking forward to that. But yeah, I would say overall, a 7, and I feel good about it. It's a good 7.
Good solid 7.
Meeting expectations, meeting expectations, like at work. It's a
yeah. Even though like those, those were always like thought of as bad. You know what I mean? Because your boss was like, "It's okay, I guess. You could have done more work, probably." Yeah. No, I'm more just happy that after a couple of years of living in a pandemic world, that we're still finding ways to adjust and adapt and survive and thrive and stuff. I think that was part of the swing of 2022.
Yes, I also appreciate hugs. If you just wanted to say you just like touching people, yeah, we can touch again. It's great. It's awesome. Holly, how about you? Like, what would you rate 2022?
I'm gonna give it probably. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, like a 90%. I feel like for me, like I felt like I accomplished a lot, like financially, personally, professionally, and like there were some downtimes because I did leave like a toxic work environment, but like in the right way, like on my own terms. Like, so certain things were like, I felt like, man, this is like midway through the year. I was like, oh, this is a little, I don't know how this year is going to end. But then of course, I ended up going to Japan and all these kind of great things. So I feel like I got to check a lot of things off my bucket list, and I'm where I want to be going into 2023. So I'll give it a 90%. But I mean, I'm pretty optimistic about a lot of things in life in general. So yeah, 90%. Yeah.
So I have to be a butthead here. So what constituted what needed to change in 2022 in order to get that 10? I know you were thinking the same thing.
Well, it's like nothing in life is perfect, right? So nothing be 10. No, I mean, if I would have won the lottery or something, I would have been geez, you know what I'm saying? Like some money, but so that's kind of where it probably would be like just like win a nice chunk of money that I wouldn't hopefully have to pay taxes on. So that's where I'm at.
All right, man.
I know a guy who could help you out there. Just saying.
Right? A little orange.
If taxes are the problem,
man. How would you rate 2022, man?
Man. Well, I would say, you know what? I'm close to Holly. I would say 8.5. I would say 8.5. I think it was great. I think it was a good year. When it comes to like comedy, I'd accomplished a lot. I got to meet a lot of people who I believe was legendary people, and they turned out to be awesome people at the same time, and that's the best. Because sometimes you meet folks, but these folks, I mean, Ali Sadiq, real ass dude. Of course, everybody knows Michael Collier. That's my dog, but I got to work with him last year, and like even D.L. Hughley, I met him, and it was amazing. He was a great guy, like a genuine guy. So work wise, it was amazing. Money wise, it was straight. I didn't lose no money, so we good. You know what I'm saying? But so I would say 8.5.
Well, go ahead.
Sorry, I just got a quick question for you. You said Ali Sadiq, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he dropped my favorite special of 2022. Just wanted to shout that out. Ali Sadiq is one of the best storytellers out there right now, and just an amazing comic. Yeah.
He is the GOAT. Like I believed he was the GOAT before I met him, and after him, he just solidified it. So I have my Dave Chappelle. He's an alien, but when it comes to human beings that can tell jokes, Ali Sadiq is out there.
Yeah, it's always a good year when you have so many celebrity names to drop. I was hanging out with, that's my man. That's always a good year, bro. So let's hope that 2023 brings more names. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say I'm gonna go ahead and rate my 2022. I'm gonna probably say a 5, and the reason it's so low is because I lost my sister last year. So that was like before that. The year was very good. It was I like I said, I met really good people. I'm surrounding myself with really good people, learning, and that's always something that I love to do. So it was a very positive year outside of that. You know what I'm saying? But just that is enough to just bring anybody down when you lose a family member and a loved one. So
Right.
You know, but I'm very optimistic about 2023. I'm very optimistic. You know, I'm speaking good health and prosperity onto all of my friends and all of my family, and hoping that that is, you know, that the universe hears my call, as to say, per se. But now that we know how we rated 2022, hello 2023. What are some of your resolutions, guys, going into 2023? And this is going to be really cool because I'm anxious to see how you guys are going to one up last year Holly with a 9 or 9.5, and you too, Minnie, with an 8.5. So let's jump
I
right
feel
into
like
that.
I will though. I feel like I will. Let's talk about it. Let's
Exactly.
talk
But
about
let's
it.
talk
I got
about
no
it.
doubt.
Let's talk about Holly.
Exactly.
What is your resolution for 2023? Let's hear about it. Let's talk about it.
Oh, okay. So for me, this is what I think. I hope that you know, like I feel like I hope that maybe I get in like a really solid relationship. So I feel like if I get married or engaged or something like that, I feel like that could happen this year. That's why I said I feel like it could always get better. You know what I mean? And I'm only saying that because I feel like I've been seeing those posts like all on my timeline. Okay, yeah, haters. But listen, I always have prospects. Don't play with me. Okay?
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Oh,
The wizard got exposed.
oh, as you can see, wow.
That's what happens when you go against me. I manifest.
They hire good people these days.
Things fall apart. No.
Sound and everything.
That's why you don't go against like.
Oh wow! I love my sound and everything.
Oh man, Lisa, great callback, Lisa. She said we're gonna have to play the Date Holly game again. I feel like Holly's gonna have to be the only like. Yeah, that's gonna have to be a 100% Holly decision. Yeah. Although that
I mean it's not necessary, but the point is, I mean, I feel like that's how I could top it. Yeah, I feel like that's it. I don't know. I'm traveling more, like maybe travel some more places that are like, you know, I have some places on my list, but I haven't quite finalized them. So who knows? I'll probably end up somewhere else in the world this year.
Okay.
After my technical difficulties,
you made it.
This is how you start the year. Now that's how, if you're gonna start the year, you start the year like that.
Tried it.
Yeah. Namor attacked Wakanda, and then
yeah, exactly.
I had to fix it all back up.
Capitalism came in and oh man, come on, man. Snoop coming in, stepping on our buildings like he did in New York. Come on, Snoop. I lost sound and everything, guys. So Holly, I'm sorry, I didn't hear anything that you said. It was
yeah, you're too busy like hating on me. So I was just saying,
they don't want us to be great. But whatever it was that you said,
I said like hopefully engaged. That's what I said. I was like maybe engaged, you know, like one of the many things I see on my timeline at the beginning of this year, people claiming a husband, you know, all those kind of positive things in life. So.
Well, I hope that you get all that you deserve and all that you want in 2023. So let's speak it. Let's speak it and manifest it into the universe and the air. How about you, Minnie? Since you had an 8.5, how are we bringing that to a 10 this year, man?
Oh well, bringing it back to my dog Tyrone, as he said with Ali. I look forward to try to work with him again this year. And one thing I mistakenly did not do, I worked with this man a whole weekend. Great conversations. I did not get that man's phone number. And one thing I will do in 2023, I promise you, I'm gonna ravish through the crowd if I have to. I'm gonna shake his hand and be like, "Hey, dog, you remember me? Let me get that number, bro." Because that's a connection that you need in life. You always, when you meet people in school and they, you know, up there, get their phone number, man. I'm an idiot. I didn't ask for it. You should if you get the chance. Now that will make it a 10. And another thing too, 2022 Ty did great for your hair. Boy, look at you out here with all that hair. You know what I'm saying?
Great for my hair.
So I'm hoping that 2023 do something for my hair. You know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to get some of that Tyrone goodness from both Tyrone and Ty. Both of y'all got beautiful hair. So I'm just trying to, get some of that over here. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can inject some biotin or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna be out there trying to do something with it. That's my 2023, y'all.
Well, I mean, if it doesn't work out by the end of the year, bro, I'll give you whatever I got. I'll just send it to you.
Are we just gonna sew it in?
Sew it in, bro. Just
sew in.
But appreciate the compliments. Tyrone, how about yourself, man? What's your resolution for 2023 looking like?
Yeah, I just want to say real quick, though, I do appreciate the compliment, but, the hair is a gift and a curse. It represents, centuries of white supremacy and colonization and that kind of stuff. So that's what happens. It kind of it's a mess. It's craziness. So, I'm trying to find a way to deal with it.
It's always Warren. It's always Warren in there.
Don't know who's winning up here, the whites or the blacks. It's crazy. It's wild.
You're taking over. No, you're not.
Now, my 2023, one of my main resolution, I resolved this year to be a more willing participant in the world of social media, such that it helps to advance my career as a comedian. As much as I have a special disdain for certain types of social media and stuff, I do recognize it as a very, very valuable communication tool. So I want to kind of reframe the way I approach it and the way I engage with it, find a good, comfy way for me that feels genuine, but feels like it'll work in this new social media driven world. So that is my, that's my main resolution for the year.
I like it.
Can I just give you a round of applause for that, bro?
Like
because a lot of people don't know the backstory and don't understand. Like, there's a real thing that affects people with social media. Too much of it can be very detrimental to your mental state. And so hopefully, whoever is out there in the social media world, you're utilizing the social media network in the right way, and it's not, causing you all kind of mental anguish and all of this stuff, because it can do it very easily, and it doesn't take a lot of time. So just be aware of that, moving forward. But I'm very proud of you, bro, and thank you for addressing that, and look, just sometimes just saying, look, man, I'm gonna address that head on. I'm gonna face it head on, and we're going, we're here to support you 100%. So
I appreciate it. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a hero, but sometimes people do the things that they have to do to make the world. No, I'm just kidding. Like it sounds much more severe than it is, but it definitely is something that you had to, like you said, it can just mess with your head. And I had to find kind of ways to, to make it work for me in a way that doesn't feel like it's taking from me. You know what I mean? Because social media can be so draining. There's conversations that are constantly happening. I have to. My biggest thing was not engaging in the conversations with people who were spouting racism and sexism and stuff like that, because those people they're not moving, they're not budging. All they're doing is taking all your energy. So it's just like, I can't do it. I'm gonna let somebody else throw those hands. I'll cheer them on from the sidelines.
Yeah. Well,
I'll be that one. Cheer me on, my dude.
I feel like Well, and because I also have a unique, position to where I get to speak to people, more than the average person would. They get to hear my voice and see my face, so I can make my points known and make my feelings known on things in a way that feels more productive and less trolly.
Fact.
Now,
trolly. Like that.
I like that one. We should make shirts with that.
Not
productive, less trolly.
Now, obviously, outside of your resolutions, what are some of the ways that you want to grow or improve this year? Holly, like you kind of
Mhm.
Oh,
alluded
but I'm
to
sorry. Before, did you tell us your resolution?
Thank you. Thank you.
Because I
my
don't think you told us your
Yeah.
resolution.
my resolution is to not, and I had to think hard and long about this, but is not to feed into dead relationships. Like sometimes we hold on to relationships way longer than we should, and
Mhm.
it causes us anguish because you're really looking for that
Yeah.
relationship to blossom into something that you that it just doesn't exist. It's a fictitious reality that you're living in, that you created, that
Mhm.
your own self created. So once you realize that, it's better to just kind of let go of that dead weight, and invest that energy in something that's going to grow. Like, come on, guys. Like, there's too many people out here that are looking for real relationships. And it's time to stop spending time on these people that obviously aren't. So that's my resolution. Um, and obviously growing, continuing my growth and just learning and trying to be a better person. And that I don't see anything, in harming anyone in that way. That's just going to be beneficial to everyone around me and myself. So that will be my resolution for this year. And I hope, eh, also, I implore anyone in the comment section, anyone who is listening, to send us some of your resolutions. We'd love
Yeah.
to hear what you
I'm
have in
curious.
store for this new year and what you
Right.
envision this new year bringing for you. We will be dropping an email, but also in the comment section, if you are viewing, please drop some of those resolutions in the comment sections. We may play some of them and maybe address them. But Holly, question to
Mhm.
you. Outside
Yes.
of resolutions this year,
Okay.
what are some of the ways you want to better yourself and just kind of, make this year prosperous for yourself?
Ooh, better myself. That's a so okay. So like one of the things I've been trying to work on is like um switching switching around like my health, like my workout routines and stuff, and like
Mm,
so I can stay consistent with that. And it's like, and I'm good at being consistent, but then sometimes I'll like do the same thing for 6 months, and then I'm like, all right, then my body gets used to it. So like one of the things this year is really trying to like switch it up, whether it's like doing a hike or doing things that are actually just like they don't feel like working out, but you're outside. So I'm just trying to like vary the workout regimen a little bit more. So, staying active is just like it is a lifestyle, and then I don't even really notice it. I'm just active every day. And then I have my smartwatch to keeps me on track about my fitness and everything like that. It makes sure I'm standing and walking and taking breaks and all that kind of stuff.
mhm.
But no, I mean, let's be real. I'm getting older, and I want to live a long time. So it's something I need to prioritize because I want to stay alive as long as I can. So yeah, that's real in 2023.
Right.
I'm glad you mentioned health because that is a huge thing that we need to obviously pay more attention to. People are dying at a very high rate, from a lot of
Hmm.
things that they could actually help and handle. Um,
Hmm.
I, I wonder, do you have like a group that you work out with, or are you just working out by yourself?
No, by myself. I just walk because it's free, and then so yeah. But I mean, I try to like if I get the free trials for like Apple Fitness or things like they have like
Mhm.
things you can listen to. So I try to like build playlists and find different places to walk or hikes or like okay, we're gonna go canoeing, and canoeing burns like so many, it's like those kind of things. I'm just trying to be like if I can look at a state park and be active, like I'm trying to
Mhm.
do those kind of things. And for me it's just like building activity because you just as you get older your metabolism ain't the same, a lot of things ain't the same. And so i
Tell me
I have to realize I have to work double hard to
Yeah,
maintain. And so I think I want to continue to be a hot mom into my 60s and 70s, and so I need to, I gotta work out. I want to be alive. So I gotta. It is what it
Oh,
is. So I gotta do
goddamn.
it
it.
is. It is. It's just it's
Yeah.
tough. It's tough. Like I have a problem of like just working out by myself, so I need like I like the competitiveness. Like I like to have like a group, and like if we had like a like we can form a group, guys, and we can we can compete.
Okay.
That'll drive me.
I like
It
step
will drive me.
challenges.
Hey, I got mine over there. Don't make me pull it out. So,
But I don't know. Tyrone might beat us. He might have to walk a lot of places.
Yeah, he's in New York.
Default win because he has
Unfair.
to walk everywhere.
Unfair.
Yeah, you
He's
don't want
walking
these
up and
feet.
down the subway. He just
I don't want to see these feet. Nope.
Flawless victory in like the step challenge.
yeah, nah, that's not even cool.
Yeah,
People,
right.
like walk to get groceries, like everything. I'm like, yeah, Publix is around the corner. I'm just gonna get my
How about you, Minnie? What are some of the things outside of resolutions that you want to do this year to improve yourself and grow a little bit?
First of all, I would. By the way, Holly, you were right. Over here, Holly, you were right. My man. I would love to buy some chickens, man. You see them eggs? Them eggs going for that's like selling cocaine these days. So eggs, I'm trying to get me a chicken farm, boy. I saw the guy.
I got kids.
But,
Listen,
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Try to make an omelet, I had to pay $50. But for real, what I really want to do is my speech. I want to check my speech. We all know how like words, affect people say like words matter, words affect people and stuff like that. But like it actually like generally does. Like even like it affects even like water. You know what I'm saying? We are made mostly out of water. That's the most simple way that you can explain it, is that words can affect the condition of water. So obviously it can affect the condition of you because you're made mostly out of water. So the way I speak to people is what I want to change in 2023. I found in 2022 in a way that in 2022, I want to be more myself, as in like more real to people, but then I had no filter. And then I realized, maybe I need to be more real, but at the same time, be more conscious of the way I convey myself to someone, It might be off-putting and they might not understand the point if I'm just going at them instead of, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, my speech, like the way I convey myself or the way I portray myself within the words that I actually choose to say.
Okay. All right.
I like that thought. I think that I think we'd all do better if everybody thought that way about how their words affected people. That's awesome. Yeah. You hear that, society?
Yeah, I think some people are hearing and the fact that people like me, people like Minnie, who you probably would. I know I can be, if I'm being honest, I definitely did not have a filter. I definitely would just say whatever but I was watching Glass Onion the other night. And the guy, Daniel Craig, had a quote, and he said something like because the lady said something about I speak my truth. And he said truth with the absence of thought is dangerous.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. Like I was like, I was like, so all this time, I'm just I thought I was being real because I'm just saying how I feel, but I'm not thinking about, how it's making someone else feel. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we're at now. We're like, those type of people are starting to learn that, you got to think about what you say before you say it. Like you can still say stuff to people. It's just how you conduct it and like how you kind of put it out there. So, Minnie, it's definitely I'm proud of you, and it makes me feel better about myself and the journey that I'm on. So yeah, kudos to us. But Tyrone, how about yourself, man? I'd love to hear what you got going on as far as growing into 2023 outside of
absolutely. So thank you for sharing that, y'all. I think that's a really cool thought. It made me think about some stuff, and that's really cool. Thank you for sharing that. For me, I definitely want to continue my therapy journey, and in a focused way that helps to heal childhood stuff. My therapist is one who does like a lot of inner child work, and which is something I'd never even considered, but after like going, like diving into it and feeling like the kind of like healing results of it, I'm like, what? So I want to dive deeper into that. really get myself and my body to a point where like, you know, I don't rely on so many old habits and old trauma responses and things like that. This is all I'm talking like somebody who was like just got in therapy last week and wants to say all his new therapy words, but this is real. Like I thought about this, but yeah, so it's definitely something that I want to dive into very deliberately to to help make me the best person that I can be. So I can have the best friendships I could possibly have, and relationships, and the best work I could do, the best and most creative work I could possibly do. It's all going to end up funneling out and making everything even better than it already is.
Man,
Oh,
and that was inspirational.
I like that.
I feel like there should be like angels like. But man, that's dope, man. I don't know, you got me at a loss for words there, man, bro. But listen, now that we know what everyone is doing to kind of improve themselves for 2023, what are some of the things that you will not tolerate this year? I'm talking about will not. No way. No, I'm not bending. Holly, what will you not tolerate at all this year?
So one thing I think I know I won't tolerate, but I mean I have to feel like it probably depends if the situation actually happens again, but I don't think it will. But what I will say is this, that I'm going to continue to kind of stand my ground, and if I feel like if I'm not being valued or appreciated, like I just have to accept like those people aren't the people for me, and I just need to like move on. So what I'm not accepting is like anything, like if I don't feel like I deserve it, like bye. So yeah. Not tolerating the BS or the excuses of like why you can't do something for me or whatever. Like it's just, but I mean, and I say that because it happened around like a work situation, and then it just kind of like really resonated with me. Like, yeah, this is just not going to get better. And I mean, literally can sit in this situation and accept like this is how this person is going to keep talking to me, treating me, or I need to like move on. And I just said, I'm too young. Like I can't just stay stagnant in these situations and accept that people think it's okay to talk to me that way or treat me that way. And so, yeah, I'm not accepting that in 2023.
Hold up,
Nice.
Hold up. It sound like some smoke. Give me the Addy. Shoot me the Addy. I'll go have a talk with
Well, I have a quick question for you, Holly, because it sounds like there was a moment where you kind of had to make a decision to like get like really remove yourself from a situation like maybe somebody else was causing, and I can imagine that there was a lot of like fear going into that. Like I'm about to like make a huge change, in order to like hopefully make things better. Like I just wanted to see how you felt about that.
Yeah, I think it was like also feeling like I was almost about to come out of character, like for myself, and just kind of like that feeling like, oh, I'm really trying not to cuss you out, like in all types of ways. And it's not to say like I would, and particularly like in a work environment, like I just don't, that's not like, I'm not trying to be like as the angry Black woman or anything like that. But like when you tell me to humble myself, and I've been like nothing but the most humble person, that's like fighting words for me. And like when you disrespect me like that, to say to humble myself, I'm like, oh no. Okay, that's when I had to like really think in that moment, like, okay, do I want to lose my job today, or do I need to wait? And so the fact that he felt it was okay to talk to me like that, like not good. So yeah,
I can't imagine somebody telling Holly to humble herself.
No, that's why I said, trust me, it shocked me too in the conversation. I had to be like,
it's like, I don't think you know what that word means, sir.
Oh, trust me, it was yeah. Let's just say, no, it was like that was the first time I've ever heard it, like ever. To like, I don't, So it was very like, okay, this is personal. What did I do? Like, what's going on? Yeah, right, exactly. So that's something. Not in 2023. Nope.
Yeah, well, congratulations for drawing that line. That's cool.
Yes. And knowing your worth, Like that.
Yeah, I did. I left that job, and as y'all know, I put it on Facebook, and what for way more money and a better title and all that good stuff. So yeah.
That's it, man. And later on this year, we're definitely gonna have some conversations about knowing your worth, because I think that's something that a lot of people should focus on in 2023 is knowing your value, and not accepting when people undervalue you, because they will do it. And if you allow it to be done, it won't stop. Just so you know, you will continue to be undervalued as long as you allow them to have that power over you. Moving on, Minnie. What was the question?
No won't tolerate. Oh, by the way, by the value thing, somebody told me, came on when the hell or who the hell. It was that are people paying you for you to live out your dream or for you to forget it? So always think about that. Think about that first. What was I going to say? Oh, things I won't tolerate. Okay, I won't tolerate Boston Celtics getting to the damn finals and not winning this year. You got to be out your fucking mind. Okay? If you make it to the finals, you better win that thing, Jason Tatum. And I'm talking to you. Okay? You in general, and only you, Mr. Lightbright. You are my dog until you let me down. All right? So, you know what I'm saying? Love you, love your son, love everybody in your family, but you best not fuck this up. So I won't tolerate that. I will no longer tolerate people not watching us at 6:30 on YouTube or Facebook or seeing us on any other apps that we are being streamed or hearing us on any platform. I will not tolerate that any longer.
Our viewership just jumped to 6 billion. Congratulations, Minnie, you did it.
Manifested it for us.
That is 2023. I won't tolerate it, damn it. And then lastly, but not definitely not the least. I won't tolerate children thinking they can touch me because I'm their height. Listen, little man and little lady, just because I'm right there eye level with you, don't mean you can put your hands on me. Okay? You don't want me to put my hands on you because I will whoop your ass. Okay? You and your daddy and your mama can get it. I'm tired of y'all because look, I don't know no more. A motherfucker be like 6 and be my height, and I'll be like, hey, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Chill out. You're drooling on me.
You don't look 37. You don't look 37.
That's what. Listen, I like that, but I'm telling you, children need to keep their hands off me.
I like that.
Keep your hands off me. I'm trying to tell you, y'all being lying and be poking me and shit. See if I'm real, bitch. I ain't Chucky.
Mini fighting kids in 2023. I want to see that TikTok. Can I just?
Well, I'm telling you, you put hands on top. This is all jokes, by the way. Of course, I don't want nobody to think that I'm popular. But it does happen often that I go somewhere and the kid will just come up to me and just be like, hey. I'm like, hey, is it like? Are you like wondering if I'm your age? And why I have a beard? Because that is not it, sir. I'm a grown-ass man.
Growth hormone. No.
Why you go to? You gotta go to your school. Shut the fuck up.
Minnie had a beard since he was 6. Stop it.
I am a gnome.
He's been walking around with that same beard since he was 6. Oh man. Okay. All right. Well, those are definitely some things not to tolerate. So I hope for the sake of Jason Tatum and his legacy that he does not disappoint you this year. Tyrone, what will you not tolerate in 2023?
Let's see. I know I won't tolerate another streaming service. We're done. That's enough. We have far too many. I can't handle it anymore. I won't watch your shows if it's on another new streaming service. Please stop. We're gonna die. Stop. Will not tolerate that. I will no longer tolerate low key goated. If you hear or encourage anybody to say low key goated, it's over. Being the greatest of all time is a very high key thing to be. You cannot be low key, high key. It just doesn't work. That's not how it works. So we'll not tolerate that. And finally, I'm also going to fight more kids this year. But for real, what I won't tolerate is self-doubt. That's something that has plagued me, not really plagued me, but it has stopped me from being the most creative version of myself. And I want to make sure that I take that, I remove that obstacle that I myself have placed there.
Man, big up to you for that, bro. Big up to you for that, man. I can't wait. What will I not tolerate this year? That's an interesting question. Um,
Bad movies from DC. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, shit. You don't have to tolerate that.
I'm
You ain't got no choice
have a
but to
very
tolerate
frustrating
that.
year. that's gonna be on my not to tolerate list. Because boy, it's a lot going on with DC. Not tolerate. Man, this is I've had days to think about this, and I still I think it falls under the same thing that I said before with my resolution, which is to not hold on to dead relationships.
Mhm.
So, like I won't allow myself to be used. I won't tolerate being used anymore. I didn't even realize I was being used. That's the crazy part about it, right? Is sometimes you don't even realize you're being used. Like isn't that weird? Like you really feel like you're doing something because you want to do it. Like anyway, but yeah, that'll be I'm ranting. But yes, that would probably be what I'm not tolerating this year, which would be not being used. Now we come to the I think probably the most exciting part of this whole conversation. And that is what celebrity is going to make 2023 their year? Holly, I'm going to start with you. What celebrity is going to make 2023 their year?
Okay, so mine is going to be Angela Bassett because I just think she did wonderful in Black Panther, like Wakanda Forever. Like she deserves her flowers. I mean, I cried every time I saw the movie in the theaters. Yes, a couple times, a few times. I cried. Like it just was so believable. Like and as a mother to another mother, like I felt her pain. Like it was like real. Like it was very real for me. So yes, I hope she wins an Oscar and all that good stuff. I know she did the Golden Globe, but I mean, let's get the Oscar for her.
Yeah. We love Angela Bassett here. I mean, we genuinely love her.
Queen. Yes.
And she deserves everything, every award, every accolade that she gets from here into eternity. So congratulations, Angela Bassett. You, ma'am, are a queen for sure. And I don't mean that fictitiously. You are a queen, ma'am. So thank you. So shout out to Angela Bassett. Minnie, what celebrity do you think is gonna make 2023 their year, and why?
To me, it's simple. You just said it. It ended in 23. Michael Jeffrey Jordan, my man, and beautiful picture you picked right there. Why would I think that Michael Jordan would have the best year in 2023 when his basketball team is garbage? It's not about the basketball team. It's not about the Charlotte Hornets. No, it's not. It's about the Jordan brand. I promise you, just for the simple fact that it's 23 at the end of the year, Jordan brand is going to outsell everybody by ridiculous numbers, by idiots who just want to buy the brand new J's just because it's 2023. And I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Being a shoe fan as I am, I love it. Why? Because this year they have more varieties than any year in the last 3 years. And all of them are going to come to my house and chill out with me. I'm going to be swimming in Jordan by the end of this year. Yes, manifestation. So, yes, best year, celebrity, Michael Jeffrey Jordan, the GOAT, Black Jesus, Black Cat, the greatest basketball player of all time.
All right. And there it is.
Yo, I hear you though. I put my sneakerhead days behind me, but they almost got me at one of these New York Foot Lockers. I walked in there and they had some purple and black retro 13s, and I was like, "Oh no, here it comes!" But I was able to avoid them. But man, I'm telling you, it's dicey out there. It's hard times.
Yeah, you're not Tyrone. Good luck with that. Continue, because that's gonna. First of all, you're in New York, which gets flavors that nowhere else in America gets.
Nobody. Nope.
So good luck with that. We'll see how long you can hold out on those Jordans. But Tyrone, who is your celebrity, or what celebrity is going to make 2023 their year?
All right. For me, I gave it a lot of thought, and I went with this young man here, Jay Lycurgo or Lycurgo. I think, for one, enough people will know who he is, so they'll know how to pronounce his name. I do not know how to pronounce his name, so you know, that's already. I'm gonna learn it, so you're already ahead of last year, Mister. We'll just call you Jay. We're on good terms now. But I've never seen. You're gonna be like, why are you talking about this dude? This dude is the worst. He was the worst on Titans. He was the worst in the Batman, you know, when he was just like, you know, the train punk. And the bastard son of the devil himself got canceled right after it got put on Netflix. Why would 23 be this kid's year? I think 23 is going to be his year because obviously somebody really wants us to like this dude. So here's my idea for Hollywood to make this happen, okay? I think we make a Drake biopic, right?
Oh no.
You do a Drake biopic started from the bottom, and we just do the Drake story, and you make up like the future, make it up for him. The one we make up is probably going to be better than the actual future because you know, chances are he's going to end up in an R. Kelly situation. I just have a feeling. I don't know why. Just remember I said it. Mark down the date, January 11, 2023. Tyrone called it. We can look back at this in about 15 years and figure out whether or not I'm right. But this kid needs to play Drake in a biopic. It's going to happen this coming year, and it's going to be Jay's year to shine. He's going to be the new face of Drake. And that's who's going to happen. Jay, I'm going to learn how to say your last name, Lycurgo.
Question: Did you name the biopic started from the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
So Jay Lycurgo is gonna have a based on Tyrone Thornhill, and you heard it here first. He's gonna have a great year.
Oh Lord!
So when all y'all try to jump on the bandwagon and pretend that, you know, you've been here the whole time, I'm pushing you right off. It's me and Jay the whole way.
He's gonna push his teeth.
Oh, I can't wait to circle back to this. I can't wait to the end of the year to be like, no, he's still not good. He's still not good. It makes it around to me, man. I thought long and hard about this one, and honestly, I came to the conclusion that there's only one person that could have a bounce back year, and I don't want to hear anybody discredit this gentleman or anything, because listen, I'm standing behind this because I know he's gonna have great. I'm talking about awesome year. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna have to nominate.
Oh Lord.
Vishon. Vishon is coming into 2023. I mean, bigger and better than ever. Wakanda Forever has laid the landscape. Vishon has been traveling, and I think we're all going to get him back in 2023, and he's about to just turn the world upside down. So if you were not a fan,
edited those photos.
If you were not a fan of Vishon in 2022, listen, Vishon is here, and he's here to stay.
Yeah, you know who the villain would be in that show, right?
2023, Vishon on everything, everywhere. You'll see him everywhere. He's doing everything.
Yeah, you know who the villain would be in that show.
Huh?
You know who the villain would be in that show, right?
Who would be the villain?
Please say White Vision.
White Vision. We know who's that.
White Vision would definitely be. Yep. He would definitely be the villain.
I can't with you.
Sure. Oh my gosh, man. Oh man, I've had so much fun with this. Guys, we're bringing back. It is a new year, but we still have some things that we like to discuss here on the show, and we'll continue to discuss on the show. And that is one of my favorite segments, Must Watch TV. Oh my God, guys. January is already here, and it is off to amazing pace. because we got so many shows. I'm just gonna run down a list of some of the shows that we have coming out this week and shows that are already out. Kaleidoscope. If you have not had an opportunity to watch that on Netflix, it is I want to say one of like first of its kind, maybe, right? Maybe
I never seen anything like that. Yeah.
yeah. So if you the little backstory, Kaleidoscope is a series on Netflix which can be played in any type of order, but the movie still makes sense. I'm guessing, right? So you can watch it from the last episode to the first episode, the middle to in anywhere. Any episode you watch, according to the writers, is the right way to watch the movie. There is no wrong way to watch the series.
Is it the movie stays the same, or like what you get out of it is different if you watch it in a different order? Like I thought it was you could watch them in any order, but in the order that you watch it, you'll get like take something, I guess, different from it. Was what I understood, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's in essence, I think that's what it is. Is any order that you watch it in, you're going to. I mean, the same characters, same cast is still everything,
right.
But it's gonna show you a different perspective. Basically.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, that's what people were saying.
Yeah, which I think is pretty cool, honestly.
It is.
Yeah,
I don't know that I have the energy to sit
to watch all the combinations. Yeah,
like I mean, if I watch the series one way, I'm not gonna go and watch it in every different way that you can watch it. Just to see
how many episodes are there? Because there could potentially be like thousands of different combinations.
Exactly.
Facts. Exactly. I don't even know. I think they got 3.
Oh, just 3.
What? 3 what?
Episodes. I don't
like
know.
3 or 6.
No.
6, I think.
There's more than 3 episodes, I thought.
Was it? I don't know.
Yeah.
I only watched one. The first one.
Well, that is on our must-watch TV list. Kaleidoscope is number 1. Also, BMF. This is season 2, I believe, or season 3 of BMF. But that drops January the 6th, so that is presently out. I know many you checked out BMF. I know I watch BMF. I don't know if anybody else on the panel watches BMF.
I haven't.
But it is a pretty good show. A lot of the shows that 50 has has been fortunate enough to put out on Stars are decent series. If you're into street stuff and little stuff, I am, so rolls for me.
I love street stuff. Cars, traffic lights.
Yeah, cars, traffic lights. Yeah. We got Mayfair Witches, which I wasn't aware of until I saw the previews for this. Guys, I would play the thing, but we're kind of pressed for time, so I'm not going to do that today. Maybe we'll do that on the next episode. But Mayfair Witches, I believe, is on Prime. And in season 1, it started January 8th, so that is open and available for your viewing pleasure. Vikings Valhalla season 2 drops January 12th. I'm looking forward to that. I don't know, guys. Anybody looking forward to Vikings Valhalla 2 or the season?
I've been Vikinged out for a little while after my run through of I think the show wasn't it just Vikings?
Vikings.
Yeah, run through that show was it took all the Vikings out of me.
Well, this is kind of I don't know if I'll call it a prequel, but it's tied into the same universe, I guess, in essence. So
I bet there's betrayal in it.
There's always betrayal. Hunters season 2 drops January 13th. Okay. We didn't talk about Hunters at all. And Hunters is actually a really good series. Has anybody had an opportunity to check out season 1 of Hunters?
I saw it when it came out. Yeah, it was a fun show.
Have you seen season 1 of Hunters?
Oh, hold on. Is that the one that the hunted Nazis?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I saw it. Yeah.
Yes.
That was good.
I have had no time for TV.
No time.
Always working on that 9.5 year. Me and my 7 year, I had all the time for TV in the world. I was good.
Right.
But no, it's funny. It's not even like that. But I literally have like a list of shows that I just keep like, I'll get to it. I'll get to it. And then by the time it's the free weekend, I'm like, I'm going to get to it. And I pass out and go to sleep, take a nap. Yeah. And so I'm like, it's like Kaleidoscope's on my list. There's just a bunch of stuff. So one day.
When you get older, naps win every time.
I know. That's why
Naps, man.
yeah.
A nap is gonna win every time. There's no competition with a nap. It's like a nap or nap. Let's go with the nap.
Yeah.
Now we also have Servant, which I have spoken about in previous episodes, which is a very good show by M. Night Shyamalan that it plays on Apple TV. If you have an opportunity to watch this show, check it out. Check it out. At least season 1, if nothing else. Season 1 was very, very, very good. Mayor of Kingstown, January 15th. Mayor of Kingstown with Jeremy Renner. If you haven't watched it, it's a really good show. Low-key is a very good show. So season 2 drops January 15th. We got one of my favorite shows on television, Godfather of Harlem. It is season 3. It drops January 15th. Listen, a very, very good cast of actors and actresses. And it's pretty well written. So if you get an opportunity to check it out, Godfather of Harlem, I believe it streams on Epix, if I'm correct. The Last of Us. Listen, this one is one that demands and commands the art. I have to show you guys this. It's one of those things where I have a feeling this is going to be one of the most talked about series on television. Tyrone, when we first found out about Last of Us, you were raving about it. You thought it was going to be, epic and everything. We're right here. It literally drops next week on the 15th.
Sunday.
So
that's this Sunday coming.
Are you still supremely excited, or has it died down a little bit, or what's going on?
No, I'm really excited. The cast, the creators, everybody was in position and has the talent to make a really great show. Plus, I didn't even play this game. I stopped playing it once I started to once I got into Sony, because I used to be an Xbox person. So I got the PlayStation 5 and I was like, I'm gonna play The Last of Us. And then I heard the show was coming out. So I was like, well, let me just chill, because I think I want to find out from the show and then I can go back. But when people played that game, people could not stop talking about how good the story was in this game. And they've been talking about a movie and a show ever since. So it finally happening with these people. And then on top of that, the reviews for it so far and the buzz about it, as people have been watching episodes, people who have gotten screeners and stuff, has been that it's just hitting on all cylinders. So I am looking forward, or firing on all cylinders. I've been looking forward to seeing this, and I hope my expectations don't go too high, but it seems like this show might be able to live up to any expectations.
I trust you, man. You said Andor was going to be epic, and it turned out that you were absolutely correct. And I support and stand with you that I believe The Last of Us will be very, very good. Just from all aspects, I think the writing is going to be really good. The acting is. I'm not at all worried about the acting.
No.
So yeah, let's look forward to that.
Oh yeah.
Lastly, we have The Legend of Vox Machina, season 2. Some funny little show. If you get an opportunity, go check it out. It's very fun, very vulgar, so don't watch it around kids. It's not a kid show. Whether it's an animated show, but it is definitely not for kids. So go check that out. Lastly, I just wanted to run some of the movies. We'll just run like 2 of them. But I had these already queued up. So we'll go ahead and check out some of the movies that are dropping, and then we'll get everybody up out of here expeditiously. Set up.
This is what he means by expeditiously.
As you know, you well know.
This is exactly what I
know. All right, let's get it. Let's beat it.
Ooh.
No matter how busy you ever got,
If you don't like horror movies, close your eyes for this one.
I can't believe I'm never gonna speak to you again.
When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother.
What is this, Danny? I found it.
Will I be pretty? Will I be? Here's what she said to me. It's me. Don't let her take my babies. This won't happen to Paul. It could happen to us.
This evil creates terror through total chaos.
Future's not ours to see.
All you can do is run.
I'm getting us out of here.
If you could mom someday, honey.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you know how to find kids. Mom?
Mommy's like the maggots now.
What will be, will be.
Eeny, meeny, miny. You.
Hi there.
Can I talk to you for a little bit?
Oh, trying to get that Oscar.
You have to come inside right now. There were 4 of them.
What did we say? We shouldn't make things up when we're talking about.
Can you open the door, please?
They're breaking in! I got you, baby.
We're not here to hurt you, but you have to stay here in the cabin with us. Families throughout history have been chosen to make this decision. Your family must choose to willingly sacrifice one of the 3 of you to prevent the apocalypse.
We're not sacrificing anyone.
For every no you give us, hundreds of thousands of people are going to die.
It's really happening.
Stay up. Close your eyes.
Will you make a choice?
You have to somehow trust us.
We're normal people just like you.
It doesn't matter. None of us believe you.
We will never choose anyone.
I'm afraid the rule is that no one's allowed to leave until you choose.
Do you really think it's all just a coincidence?
I have to believe that.
My son is gonna die.
His name is Charlie.
As a mother, I am begging you.
Everyone can stop this.
Andrew, I saw something. There was something in the light. And I feel it now.
I'm taking my family and I'm leaving.
If you fail to choose, the world will perish.
We've been given the chance to decide the fate of everyone.
Time's running out on the world.
There is nothing more flawed and perfect in this world than our family.
Please make a choice.
Always together.
Always together.
I will ask for the last time. Will you make a choice?
I don't know. M. Night Shyamalan and The Woods haven't been a good combination for me.
Yeah, man.
Me a couple times.
Those are just a couple of the movies that are dropping like very soon, and it looks like horror based. I I'm a huge horror fan. Haven't been able to see a really good horror movie in a long time. And I'm hoping that like at least one. I think the one with Drax is more of a thriller. Doesn't look like a horror movie. Looks more of a thriller. But that Evil Dead,
yeah, looks like it might be good.
Yeah, that looks like that might. I turn all the lights off. You might get what you want, get what you're asking for. So those are a couple of the joints that are dropping early in the year. And as the year goes on, we'll keep everybody up to date on things that are coming out as well that we're interested in. But we also ask that if there's something that we're not aware of, please let us know. And you can reach out on the Multiverse homepage. You can also reach out. I lost connection. All right. Am I back?
I still hear you. There you
go. Okay. All right. Cool. You can also reach out to us via email at the multi. Well, can somebody else click it because I'm having technical difficulties.
Let me see.
But you can reach us at the Multiverse Podcast at gmail.com.
I do want to clarify for those who are just listening, Multiverse Podcast, just Multiverse Podcast at gmail.com.
Well, yes, you're right. Thank you.
No
to our audio listeners, I have to get used to this, guys. And thank you if you are joining us via audio. But yes, that is Multiverse Podcast at gmail.com. Multiverse. Because a lot of people will put multiverse instead of multiverse, and you will not be talking to us if you do. But if you have any comments, any suggestions, or you just want to shoot us an email and say hi, then you can reach us at the multiverse podcast at gmail.com. Anything on the way out, guys? Also, really quick, also follow us at New Blurred Order every Saturday at 10:30 or 10 a.m. in the morning. Let me see who else. Any shout outs? Anybody got it? So please understand at YouTube. Anything? Nope.
Oh, me? Find me on Pinterest on Friday going live with my best friend for beauty and organization on Pinterest.
Beauty and organization.
8:30. Yeah.
What time? 6:30?
No, 8 p.m. Eastern.
8 p.m.
So.
8 p.m. So you can follow Holly to get all of your beauty information on Pinterest.
And organization. Like home organization, like organizing like your stuff.
It all kind of goes together. Organization. But definitely tune in to that. Tyrone, any shows coming up on the horizon?
I got some live stuff coming up over the next few weeks. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter at Tyrone Thornhill to keep up with all of that. There's going to be more and more coming in the weeks and months. Real quick, I did just want to say, for those who have been watching and listening from the beginning, those who are watching and listening now, thank you so much. Tell your friends about us, tell your family about us, share us and the experience that you have with us, with the people in your life. We would love for you to do that. Thank you so much.
You can follow me Instagram at Minnie Morales 53. That's Instagram at Minnie Morales 53. TikTok Minnie Baby Grogu. And shows, I got an All Spanish show February 19th. January 19th. That's next week, next Thursday. All Spanish show. You can see that being posted on my page. Also on February 11th, I have a Valentine's Day show. I'm hosting a show with for Chachi. Or if you remember, if y'all remember Scarface, you remember when he said, "Yo, Chichi, get the yo." Chichi's gonna be the headliner for that show. So I get to meet somebody who was in Scarface and Carlito's Way too. I gotta ask him how he got to play a Puerto Rican and a Cuban. So we're gonna get to the bottom of that.
All right. Well, there it is. You heard it here first. All right, guys. Well, I want to make sure we shout out the Financial Griot. And definitely we need y'all on here Lawrence and ATL. We definitely need to talk about how we gonna stay afloat in 2023 because these goddamn egg prices and all of this other stuff. Listen,
chicken.
We about to start starving over here. We about to just start growing everything. I was laughing at all those farmers like, oh, they out there growing. Listen, get your seeds. Get your seeds, you hear me? Because it's
flipping
really
chicken
rough out here. So yeah, we definitely like to see the financial griot come back through. But let me go ahead and get to I'm gonna go solo real quick, guys. Let me get on that solo layout. I want to take this opportunity really quick to just let everybody know during the holidays we dealt with a lot of suicides. We had some celebrities who are no longer with us, as well as maybe family and friends who were dealing with some mental issues and didn't know where to turn, didn't know who they could talk to, and we lost them. I want to go ahead and speak directly to those people. If you are hurting, if you are going through anything and you feel at a crossroads or at a place where you feel like giving up, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is more to life. There is happiness in your situation, and sometimes you just need somebody to talk to. So if you are feeling down, or if you're feeling like you want to just give it all up and everything, please, I implore you, contact the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. They have people that you can talk to and possibly can show you a different avenue to take than the one that you're on right now. So I again want to implore you, if you are feeling down, if you are feeling like you don't have someone, reach out to the suicide hotline, and we will be continuing this message throughout the entire year and forward here on the multiverse, because we do not want to lose people that could have been saved. So hopefully, again, that number is 1-800-273-TALK. 1-800-273-TALK. If you don't have a telephone, but you have access to the internet, that is suicidepreventionlifeline.org. Suicidepreventionlifeline.org. All right. All right. And that will wrap up this week's show. We will be back again, guys, next Wednesday with more great discussions and more to talk about. But for this week, I am your host, Bad Ty Briggs, here with Tyrone Thornhill, Holly Noon, and Minnie Morales. And we are the Multiverse. And until next week, guys, be good. We are out.